Welcome back. My name's Jessica at Jessica's Craft Time, and today we have our Whip and Chat. What I thought I'd show you is what I've finished this week in my crafting. So it's a bit hard on my desk here, but this one here is my whimsical willow, hashtag whimsical willow collab that Crafts with Crashly and DP Addiction Adventures is hosting. So I've completed it. It was from diamondpainting.uk. I'm really happy with it. It took me 19 or 20 sessions to do, and I'm really happy with it, with all the leaves. It just looks really pretty. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm thinking I might, some of these larger ones, mount them on some plywood. Plywood, is that the right word? You know, that thin wood. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking I might do instead of just having them hanging, have them mounted. I don't know if I'll gift them or not, but I figured if I mount them on that, most picture frames will be able to fit them in. So I've been really happy with that one. I'll just bring it in a little bit, maybe. Come on. Why won't my camera come in? Sorry for the bumping. Okay, sorry, didn't want to work. There's one other thing that I've been completing this week, and I haven't done a lot of. I'm up to the back stitch on my cross stitch. I'm not a fan of back stitch. I'm not loving it, but we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. I've done all the letters. It says be your own kind of beautiful. So I've done all the wording. I've done around the cat. So I started up here last night. So I've completed, I think I've completed the head and this bit here. So we've got a little bit more to go in here, and then in this one here, and a few bits down here to finish. And then it will be done. So yeah, back stitch is not my favorite. And I'm not following the pattern exactly. I'm just kind of going with whatever I feel is right with it. So we'll get that. I did make a little error. This bit here was meant to be one strand, and I've done it in two, but I don't think it matters. I think it just defines the tail a little bit better. So anyway, then I'm doing Winter with a DAC collab with Rachel Ray and Wolfpack. But I'm in Australia and things take a lot longer to ship to me, and I'm very impatiently waiting for my order of Diamond Art Club to come in. It's been sent and it's hovering in limbo somewhere between America and Australia. So as soon as that comes in, I will be starting that. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. It started on the 1st of December. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it will be here in the next week. All those positive vibes that the mailman and everyone involved start shipping. But we are in a pandemic and things are just taking longer than they should to get places. So fingers crossed it'll show up. But I thought I'd start this. I unbox this. I'll try and remember to pin it to the top. This is a latch hook kit that I got from Spotlight. It included everything except the latch hook. Dropped all my bits of paper. Instructions, pre-cut yarn, full color printed canvas, and easy. Pre-cut yarn, full color printed canvas, and easy to follow instructions. And I had to purchase the latch hook separately. I haven't done latch hook before, but I thought I'd give it a go. And because I'm waiting on my canvas to come in, I'm not very good at, not that I'm not very good, I don't like having multiples going. I don't have any really smaller, I've got a couple of smaller diamond paintings, but nothing that's jumping at me at the moment. So I haven't got anything going out here. I however, have done a couple of Secret Santas, one through Shoalhaven which I get a few kits from, and another through an Australian diamond painting page. So I have got them coming. I've got one patiently waiting inside, but I think we're all opening them on the same day, so we're just waiting for everyone to get theirs. And my Shoalhaven one hopefully will be here in the next week. The one that I sent the person has been delivered already. I got notification this morning that that person has got theirs. So I'll have a couple of smaller kits because I'm assuming kits. I know one of them, one that I've received, it feels like it's got kits in it. They're diamond painting related, and they will be smaller kits because they are $15 minimum on how much you spend plus posts. So I'm excited for that. But I thought this has been sitting out here for a little bit. I thought I would give it a go and see how I enjoyed doing it. And I've really kind of enjoyed doing it. When I ordered this, I'd ordered a rug size one as well, but they refunded me. It was out of stock apparently. They couldn't find it. So we've just got this smaller one. I think I might turn it into a cushion. I might have to do a little bit of searching the best way to do it. I'm thinking it needs to have a bit of fabric on the back of it, the back of the design, so I might basically make a cushion and just stitch this on. The back is quite flat, but I'd just be worried that you'd be able to because you can see through, so I'd be worried that any stuffing I use, so I'm thinking I might stitch this onto a backing fabric and then make a cushion, but we'll see how we go. That may or may never happen. Excuse me. So how has everyone been? Welcome to anyone new on the channel. This is where I chat about what I've been doing crafting during the week and what I've been doing in my personal life. For me, we are right smack bang in birthday season and Christmas, so they all hit us at once. It was hubby's birthday on Monday, so that was really nice. Unfortunately, there's been one of the guys at his work has had to take some time off for a family situation, and hubby has been inundated with work, so his birthday was spent working. We did have a little bit of time when he got home from work that he opened his gifts, which he hasn't had a chance to enjoy yet. Come on, come out. Oops, I frayed that one a bit. Oh well. Yeah, and I've already done up here because I was running out of that color, and it's meant to be here as well, but I'm just going to have to use a different color. So normally you just go in rows. So we went out for dinner with his parents, which was nice. We went to a Thai restaurant that we've ordered takeaway before but never been to, and it was busy, so we waited a little bit for our food, but the food was really, really yummy. And then unfortunately he had to then come home and sit and work, but my family had sent him a grazing platter with all sorts of goodies, nibblies and that. So we just sat there. I did some of my latch hook while he sat on the computer, and we had a bit of a chat while he did some of his work and had a bit of a nibble. So it was a nice day. Could have been, if he didn't have to work, it would have been a bit nicer for him, but unfortunately he had to. So we will be having a barbecue in 2 weeks' time, unfortunately, with dates and everything, and it's our big annual barbecue that we have at home, and that's where we sort of celebrate and let loose. The drinks flow and the music flows and the company's great, so we will let loose then and celebrate our birthdays because mine is coming up. The weekend here, oh my god, it was so hot. It was over 40 degrees Celsius both Saturday and Sunday. So Friday night we headed down to Wollongong. Hubby had a work breakup. His work had a couple of work breakups that night, so depending what sort of department you're in, sort of depended what one you went to or where you lived. They were sort of all over the area. We happened to go to the one in Wollongong because my in-laws live down there, so babysitting was sorted for us. See, it's meant to be a darker one here, but I'm going to just have to do the lighter blue. So we dropped Mark off and we met one of his colleagues at a place called Birth and Death, which is a cocktail bar that mainly deal with gin. And that was really nice. The cocktails were really, really yummy. And then we went to one of the local, like, sort of pub places. It gets very, very busy on a Friday night. It took us quite some time to get in. But that was really nice. It was just perfect pub sort of meals. The food was really yummy. The drinks were flowing. We were meant to be there 7 till 9. And I think it was about 11 or later that we finally called Ubers for everyone to get home. So we stayed at our in-laws. Saturday, we headed up the hills again to drop off a trailer load of stuff. And then, what colour do I want to do? Green. Hubby and I spent some time at home on our own. It was really hot. Excuse me. It was really hot. We did in the afternoon. We had a little bit of time spare, so we nicked up to the local shopping centre to get a couple more Christmas gifts. Hubby has got 2 more to buy, 2 little gifts to buy, and we are done for Christmas. I do have to go and get one thing from the supermarket. I might do that today. And we are done for Christmas. I'm so excited. The shopping centre was busy. It wasn't as busy as I thought. We managed to get parking undercover, which never happens. I think we were there just at the right time as someone pulled out and we're like, yep, we will take that spot. So we did. And then, yeah, we just had some time on our own. Hubby jumped on the Xbox like he always does. And I finished off my diamond painting, which I was very glad to do. And yeah, now I'm doing my latch hook. So the weekend, Sunday, was even hotter because, of course, everything outside had already heated up. And we just stayed at home. We stayed in the aircon. Mark was dropped off Sunday lunchtime. And then we just stayed at home. We played board games. We put on movies. And then some storms rolled in, which cooled down a little bit. Not hugely. But yeah, it was not a nice weekend. It was a shame because I had a few things planned. We've got some tidying up around the house that I really wanted to do. But it was just too hot. Even inside with the aircons on. I couldn't do any filming because I film out in our garage. And it was way too hot to be out here. So there went all my filming. There went all my, oh yeah, I'll get some things done ahead of time. No. So now I'm scrambling to get things done. But that's okay. I'll get them done. I'm just worried the next, once we hit in a couple of weeks, my videos might be a little bit interrupted because we go into school holidays. And I can't just leave a 4-year-old to do as he pleases without any supervision. So he will be around. You will hear him in the background. He normally is quite happy to come out here with me, and he either sits on my iPad and watches something, or he's got a leap pad. He sits and plays his leap pad. This is going to be a bit difficult because I've already done the ones above. So just a little bit of a warning, he will be around. It's, that's what happens. School holidays, mum's job to look after children. So I'm hoping that we get a few not so hot days. He really, really wants to go to the zoo. And I was going to try and sneak it in now. And I'm like, why? We're coming into school holidays. It'll be busier in there. But no, it's okay. We'll go to the zoo a couple of times He loves going to the zoo. We have a membership, so it doesn't cost us any extra to go, and it's worth using it as often as we can to get the most out of our membership. So we'll do that. He's doing so well. He got a certificate at his swimming yesterday, so that was really nice for him to get that. And yeah, just Christmas prepping, birthday barbecue prepping. We'll get there. And then hopefully no more cases jump up anywhere and borders stay open. The border between Victoria and New South Wales is now open, which means I can go and visit family. Yay! So I'm looking forward to visiting them. I'm really looking forward to visiting them. So that will be good. And then, yeah, just life. Just nothing too exciting, I don't think. I got some more plants for out the front. And there, I'm so excited about them. Apparently nothing ever grew in this spot. And I've put 2 hedging, and I can't remember the name of them. They're a Australian hedging, like an Australian native hedging bush. And they've got purple flowers, and the flowers are coming out already. I'm so excited. I was out there watering them the other day, and I'm like, ooh, flowers, yay. And they look like they're doing really well. They look bigger than what they were. So I think, what's going on here? I'm pretty sure they've already started growing. If not, they've at least settled down. So with your latch hook, all your wool comes in this ball, and you just pull out what you need. I should probably explain what I'm doing. This is all new to me. This is the first one I've done. But it's really simple. All you do, and if I'm doing it wrong, I'm sorry, but this is the way I've interpreted the instructions. You loop your wool around your hook. You put your hook up, and it's got this little bar thing here. So you bring it down so the bar comes up a bit. You loop your wool into the hook and pull it through and pull it out. So you're just creating little loops around each corner of the canvas. This is a printed canvas. Excuse me. Should have grabbed a drink. So all you do is you put whatever color is more prominent in that square. So not everyone's going to be identical, because somewhere like here, do I go blue or do I go light blue or dark blue? I think I'll go dark blue because I put dark blue here, where it will be a bit of, if I put it there, it'll be more even going up. It sucks that I ran out of this blue because it's meant to be in here, but we'll decide what we're going to do when we get there. I don't think it's going to make much of a difference. I think I'll just do the same as most of the blue. And yeah, you just pull it through, and I bring it down towards the bottom of the hook if it's a little bit tight, and just wiggle it. I don't want to wiggle it too much at the top because it'll put too much pressure. I like to wiggle it down lower. And you just keep going and going. It is much easier to work in rows. It will be a bit difficult to work where I've already put these ones here, but I was just concerned. I sort of counted how many bits of floss or bits of wool I had left. Then I counted how many spots I needed, and they didn't add up. So I think I might have used too much further down. I don't know. So I'm like, no, I think I need to do it because I need to get the outline done. That's the important part. And then whatever happens from there happens. We'll just have to fill it in the best we can. So what else has been happening other than just a really hot weekend? The dinner was really nice. School's almost over. My little munchkin Mark is off to big school next year. He's off to, they call it kindergarten in New South Wales. So he's off to big boy school next year. And that's getting exciting and scary all at once. Have we made the right decision? Is he ready to go? He's going to be one of the youngest in his year level. So I'm like, have we made the right decision to send him? I hope so. I think he really needs the challenge of it. He's not very like he has to know everything. He has to know everything, and not just a baby dumbed down version of everything. He wants to know the real thing. Some of the conversations we have are crazy. So I think we're right. I'm just hoping he's not going to be the disruptive kid, that he's got enough patience to sit. But we will see. We will see what happens. And just means my little man's growing up, which I can't believe he's grown up so quickly. But I'm excited to head down to Melbourne because there's all these new babies we've got to meet. All my friends have had babies, so I can't wait to meet all of them. I'm hoping we'll get a chance. We're only going to be there a day or two. We're not going to be there long because hubby has to get back to work. So that's a bit exciting. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for Christmas morning. Not having seen my family for so long. The longest I've ever in my entire life not seen my family, which is the case for so many people this year. I have 2 nieces. One of them is 10 weeks older than Mark, and they get along very well. And we will all be together on Christmas morning. I will be there with my sister and my brother-in-law and my mother and my brother and my nieces, my hubby and my child. And it's just going to be awesome. I love Christmas. I've got all my wrapping done, but I love it for the fact that we spend time together. It's very hard to get people together as you grow up. Everyone have their own commitments and their own jobs. My brother is a firefighter, so his shifts are basically set in stone. That's it. That's when he's working. We generally try to do functions around him. He is lucky enough to have Christmas Day off, but then he's back at work, so we are only going to see him Christmas Day. So it's going to be really nice to actually wake up and have him there. Excuse me. And then Santa will all be coming. I've got a frog in my throat today. Santa will all be coming together to the one house with all of us. So it's going to be magical. My other niece she'll be 16 months old. So starting to understand everything. I haven't seen her since she's been walking, and she's walking now. So it's just going to be nice. And to top it off, the fact that it's been so long since we've seen everyone. I'm not sure if I'll get to see my cousins. I'm not sure. One lives in New South Wales and one lives in country. I'm going to say country Victoria. So I'm not sure if they will be there Christmas Day. I'm not sure if they're making the trip down. I'm hoping so because I haven't seen them for a long time. And Mark just adores them. He loves playing with my cousins. My cousins are in their 20s. And yeah, he loves playing with them. So hopefully we will get to see them, which will be exciting if we do. But it's just, yeah, it's going to be strange. Australia has done so well, though. I'm so proud of us. Victorians have done an amazing job with the virus and the lockdown. That was such a long time. It was so hard on everyone. But as a country, if we keep going the way we are, if we keep being a little bit cautious and, nipping outbreaks in the butt when they come, We are doing awesome. I haven't looked at the figures, but last I looked, both Victoria and New South Wales didn't have any locally acquired cases. There's always going to be cases through hotel quarantine, but that's what hotel quarantine's for. That's why we have hotel quarantine. So if people are coming internationally, they need to quarantine, which means we're not going to have an outbreak. So fingers crossed, poor Adelaide got a few cases. Hopefully they get that under control. I haven't looked at the news lately, so it's looking like it could be an awesome Christmas for so many people that are going to be able to see their families. So that's pretty cool. What have I got coming up? I did miss my Stampin' Up video on Monday, and I do apologize for that. I will definitely have something up next week. My week just didn't go as planned as what I was hoping. Friday I went with my girlfriend to pick up, she adopted a kitty cat. So I went with her to go and pick the kitty cat up. And then when I got home, I don't know, it just hit me. I got really tired and I laid on the couch and did nothing. And I don't ever do that. I very rarely lay down and just watch TV. I've always got something in my hand. I'm always crafting. And I just zonked. I lay down on the couch and that was it. I set like 3 timers to pick Mark up because I did fall asleep, and I can be very hard to wake up when I fall asleep. So I set like 1,000,000 alarms so that that all go off, and I wouldn't sleep through picking him up because that's not a good thing on a Friday afternoon. So Friday was pretty much a write-off for me, and then we had the heat on the weekend, and like I said, I can't do filming on the weekend. It gets way too hot in our garage out here, so hopefully summer will be all right. Sounds like there's a delivery van. I'm waiting on a few deliveries of things. Got a couple more things to wrap for Christmas, but I've ordered them, so hopefully they're not too far off. But that might be me for this week. Next week I will show you the finished product. I don't know if I'll get it made into a cushion by next week, but I will have definitely finished this by next week. It's going to take a couple more days sitting here doing this, but it does work up fairly quickly. I've only been doing it for a few days, and it's been like my diamond painting, the fact that I can sit down for 2 minutes and do a couple of strands, or I can sit for a couple of hours and do it, which is what I really like. It's not taking much concentration, but I'm still creating and still doing something. So I'm hoping to get my miniature room, my Christmas one, done by Christmas. The videos won't all be out by Christmas, but I'm hoping to have finished filming them all, which will be good. So that's a little bit coming up. And if you've got any requests for anything you'd like to see, just let me know. I'd love to be able to try and do that for you. So I hope you all have a lovely week. Look after yourselves, look after your families, stay cool. If you're in Australia and it's hot, stay warm. If you're in other parts of the world and it's cold at the moment, it's really, I find it really bizarre when you're speaking to people and they're like, it's snowing outside. And I'm like, it's 40 degrees Celsius outside. We're melting. So look after yourselves, and I'll see you all next week for the next Whip and Chat. Have a lovely week. Bye.